next topic is something that you may or may not be aware of the actual verbiage, but it's called the Monte Carlo scenario. It's generally the scenario that your financial advisor will use when they're balancing out the amount of money that you have coming in, the amount of investment earnings you need to generate, and the amount of living expenses that you have to account for in your overall plan. So when the financial advisor talks to you about this, the things that they look at are how much money do you want to have, how much do you need to spend, and what do you have to spend on your living expenses. So here's how a reverse mortgage helps in that regard. Let's say that you want to generate a certain level of income each year for your living expenses and travel and lifestyle. But let's say that your plan is what's called unfunded or underfunded. That means that the length of time that you wish to have this money is not attainable with the assets that you start. So what we do is we utilize the reverse mortgage to access the equity in your home. That equity in your home then goes to pay for your living expenses. Now I want to be clear here. We're not talking about utilizing the cash from the reverse mortgage to invest it. That's absolutely not what we're suggesting. In fact, FINRA, the Financial Insurance Regulatory Agency, frowns upon that, and so do I in my company. It's not something that we want to do. It's just not safe. But we can take those reverse mortgage proceeds and we can utilize them to pay the living expenses. And when we do that, it allows your financial advisor to reduce that expense that he has to cover with your investment earnings. So in other words, what we're saying is you can have a little less risk in your overall portfolio. You don't have to earn as much money because you don't have to pay as much expense, okay? So it's kind of a technical thing. I'm hitting it at a real high level, but it's called the Monte Carlo scenario, and it basically helps your financial advisor better plan for your long-term future.